How does one go about writing a good objective? It takes a fair amount of thought actually to write a good one. Let's start with some examples to help you understand what an objective looks like. First, here's an example for a social work major about to graduate. A position as a caseworker at Lutheran Social Services, utilizing excellent organizational skills, compassion, and training in social work to advocate for and empower children in need. Isn't that awesome? Don't you want to hire that person? Here's another one. It's time for an underclassman engineering major. An internship in mechanical engineering that will utilize collaboration, attention to detail, and basic engineering skills to support engineers in providing high-quality products to clients. So those are examples of good objectives, lots of good stuff packed into one sentence, right? It might be a little overwhelming to write one yourself though, so to help you get started, here is a formula of sorts that you can use. Everything that you see in brackets should be replaced with text that you come up with, okay? Let's break it down bit by bit here. First, you want to list the position that you're applying for. This is pretty straightforward. You insert the job title and the name of the company. If you're uncomfortable like putting the name of the company directly in there, or if you're using this resume at a job fair, you can list the industry instead, or you can just skip that part if you really want to. If you're applying for an internship, I would probably revise this a little bit to say an internship at a company or internship in specific industry. Otherwise, you can list a position as. The middle piece, we talk about soft skills or education or experience that you are bringing to the table. You are implying here that you have the things you're listing without saying it outright. So you want to think about the type of traits or training that have prepared you for this position. You can list 2 or 3 soft skills if you aren't listing education or experience, but you don't want to list a total of more than 3 things here. And also, make sure you're not listing soft skills that you don't really have. If a reference wouldn't back you up on this claim of having organizational skills, then keep it off the resume. And the final piece, the result that will benefit the company. This is the hardest part. Make sure you aren't listing a benefit to yourself, like gaining experience in something or putting your education to work. That is not a benefit to the employer. You need to think about it from their point of view. What do they gain by hiring you? Who are you serving in this position? Are you serving customers? Are you serving another team within the company? Maybe study the company's values and try to incorporate those a little bit. But make sure you're not copying and pasting directly from their website, please. Okay, that does not look good. So let's go back to our examples of completed objectives again. You can see that each one has the position listed, an industry or a company, some things that the applicant is bringing to the table, like skills, character traits, education, and then it ends with a result that benefits the company, not the applicant. And just a reminder again that this whole piece is optional. An objective is not required, but if you choose to have one, make sure it is good. If you're struggling to write it, if you can't fit your resume on one page, if you don't want to narrow down your options, feel free to remove it. But if you include one, make sure it's great.